I want to play this real quick because Jose Mourinho was very unhappy with
the guy threw his
Anthony
medal
Taylor.
into the stand.
I have a personal beef with Anthony Taylor as a Chelsea fan, the most anti-Chelsea referee in the Premier League, so just had to get that out there.
Okay, let him know, Miguelito.
That sentence came out of your mouth.
Why do you have it tattooed on your arm as well?
Yeah, I just have the entire manifesto written on my
exactly what you just said. So he wasn't happy with Anthony Taylor and his refereeing, and it's interesting on. We did a TikTok live with David Gerson. He's a great TikTok account. He's a referee out of Georgia, and his account is on TikTok. It's called Refs Need Love Too, and he breaks
Choke me, Daddy.
Okay, if we clip that, it's gonna be like, well, you didn't know why. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not.
Don't clip that part without the context, please.
But he made a video earlier today talking about how great of a job Anthony Taylor did on this game and making the correct call on a lot of controversial decisions. But Mourinho was not happy with David's video. I guess.
Mourinho just unfollowed David.
But let's play. This is this is in the tunnel after the game, and Mourinho is not happy.
And Mourinho sees Anthony Taylor, I guess, getting into his car.
Yeah, it's a bit much. We'll see.
It's a disgrace, man. It's a disgrace, man. Sei stato capace di dire che non è. Né tu sei stato capace.
All right, so it's a big claim, and you know he's gonna get in trouble for this. He called them effing crooks and said it was a disgrace.
Should you get in trouble for this?
Should you? Yes, you should get in trouble.
Why?
Because you can't, especially as a manager, just discredit referees. It's clearly a difficult job. They're not going to get every decision correct. But if you allow this vitriol, especially from a manager, it sets a terrible precedent for how referees are treated. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, nah, why? Let him call him a crook. What's the big deal?
I think you should be allowed to express, concern.
You can.
Unhappiness.
There's going to be a financial penalty for what he.
That's what I'm saying. There shouldn't be.
Oh,
he didn't attack him.
He did not physically attack him.
Said, yo, you're a crook.
That's all.
Yeah,
not a big deal. Referees love having their integrity questioned. I bring this up all the time. But remember when we were at a coaches convention and we participated in like an exercise that
we got to do VAR.
VAR.
So we got to see what VAR is like.
I was the VAR and I was I had the headset.
And I said, I don't care. I'll just film it and make jokes. And everyone's like, great idea, except for the referee who was helping us.
And then Alexis, I'm trying to make the right decision, and it's very difficult to be a VAR referee. I've experienced it. There's a lot happening.
Well, here's my belief. No one cares about a video where we're just doing it exactly
right. But you made a joke.
So I said, would it be funny if I made a couple of jokes? I made a couple of ones that he laughed at.
Yeah.
And then I said, he was showing you all the different camera angles. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, which angle shows you getting paid by the other team? And he did not react however you just reacted.
My man.
Unless you got in my face just now.
My man was not happy at even the slight inference or joke that he could be bribed. Mm-hmm. Not funny in any context.
Refs have never been bribed before.
Right, but it's also a huge problem if they've been bribed.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So
which is why a joke, why would there be a camera angle on the VAR that shows it?
Seems like he got a little defensive, that guy. Might have been taking some money himself.
Wow, exactly. Remember I said that? And you go, do not say that on the show.
I hope he's listening, bro.
I was like, we should just say he clearly is taking money. And Christian's like, under no circumstances.
Yeah, he was not happy with it. So that's, no. So that can't be the angle. You can't be to make these accusations with referees. But overall, like, I think what Mourinho's upset with was the non-handball call from the cross that went in.
Right.
My opinion is if it was a handball, I would be like, well, then them's the breaks, you know? But because it wasn't called, I think it's like, that's how I wish the game is called, or at least handballs are called in the future, where like if your hands are in a normal position, they are down to your side, you're not making your body bigger, and it's very, the natural silhouette of how you would stand, that shouldn't be called. But we've seen it called pretty often, especially even this year.
What about the penalty that got overturned in the box? I think it was Ocampos who fell over. There was contact minimal. He definitely made a meal out of it, but he did that got called back. It's balanced. The fact that you didn't get that overturned and get another one in your favor is a bit much. That kind of, to me, it balances out. It's a little bit of an overreaction, but you just lost the final, so I can understand you being upset.
Exactly. But even still, Anthony Taylor did his best. I don't know what to tell you.
If anyone should be mad, it's us for having to have watched that second half. It was horrific. So boring.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but Mourinho actually congratulated Mendilibar right as the last penalty was about to be taken, because he already knew.
Oh, well, yeah, they hadn't made any.
Yeah.
And then
they made the first.
They made the first one, and then they missed the rest. And Montiel, who obviously scored the game winner in the World Cup for Argentina, missed the game winner, and then obviously the goalkeeper stepped off his line, had it retaken, and ended up winning overall. So in general, it was a pretty chill evening for Sevilla, because they got to lift another Europa League trophy.
7th Europa League trophy. Crazy.